Well, isn't this just a fun little setup? Well, hello there. We are currently, as you can probably tell, in the new house. If you didn't see my last video where I packed up all of my craft room, yarn, etc., maybe go watch that first before this video, because now we are going to unpack it all. We're just going to jump straight into it. Yes, this is the new house. All of this is pretty much yarn. Not only do we have yarn from the other house that I obviously packed up and moved here, we also have some yarn to unbox that I have been itching to open. So I thought we would start with an unboxing first, and then I will show you where everything needs to go. I'm not 100% sure on the layout or where I'm going to put everything, but I figure we can just sort of figure it out as we go. Hopefully, I have enough space. I kind of think I won't, because as you can see, lots of yarn. I think there's yarn that you can't even see in the frame, but we will see how we go, and I will make adjustments if needed. So let's unbox some yarn together. So we have these three to unbox, so let's jump right in. I feel like I only remember what two of these are, but we'll figure it out together. The first one I am super excited about because I haven't ordered this yarn before. It is from Patti and Bango's place, and it is for an upcoming video. I do have a plan for all of this yarn actually, which is like kind of rare. This yarn I wanted to get to make my very first cardigan, because at the time of filming this, it is middle of February, and if you don't know, it will be autumn here in Australia next month. So I really wanted to make my first wearable in the way of a cardigan. I wanted to use Patti and Bango's place Moo Moo Milk Cotton, I believe it is called. I question that as if I'm not holding it in my hand and I can read it. I had literally already picked out the colors and everything that I wanted, so I was very excited when the restock hit, and it happened in time for autumn, so it's a win-win. For the cardigan, my colorway, take a guess. I have three colors here, and it is going to be a patchwork type cardigan, and it's in my most Kayla colors I could probably ever think of, and this is the color palette. Wow, no one is shocked. We have a cream color, a brown color, and a sage color. The green color is called eucalyptus, and it is this really pretty like sage green color. I'm obsessed, so I got 2 skeins of that as the pattern says. We have 2 of the cream, which are called wax flower. We have 3 of the brown, which are called gumnut. How stunning. It is like my perfect brown. It is so pretty. So that's all for the cardigan, which will be in a future video, but I also got some colors to make some beanies, because autumn, me, beanies, yes. I can't shake my own hand, yes. I wanted to make both myself and my partner a beanie this year, so my partner picked out this really cool blue color, which is called Bluebell. And then I picked out the color Bird of Paradise, which is this really pretty orange. Which funny, because I already have a very bright orange beanie, but I don't know. I kind of just wanted to make my own, you know? And then I can put my little tags, my little, what do you call it? My little business tags onto it, so it can be my own little orange iconic beanie moments. That is my haul from Patti and Bango's place. Next. The next one is quite entertaining because it comes from Zaddy Crafts. I have already done a haul of Zaddy Crafts on this channel, and it is actually in one of these boxes here. However, I got it not too long before I moved, and so I actually haven't tried the yarn out yet. But did that stop me ordering more? No. These are colors that I did need to restock, which I would usually use Hobie, honey bunny or baby snuggle or something like that, but I just wanted to get restock colors in the really good Chenille. The colors I got to restock were this really pretty dark gray called Brave. I use this gray for Totoro's and I actually ran out the other day, so I got 3 skeins of that. And the next and last color is Mischief, which is a black yarn, and I got 5 skeins. So yeah, that's my haul from Zaddy Crafts. Just needed some staple colors restocked, you know how it is. Now this one, I actually literally just remembered what the yarn in this is, so I'm very excited. All of this yarn was purchased from American Yarns online, which is where I get a lot of like premier type of yarn from, which I got a bunch of Little Bunny. I got a couple of colors of these and it is this fluffy type yarn. I'm hoping you can tell it on camera. I got a bunch of Little Bunny yarn because I found a pattern for a ferret and it is actually the cutest thing I've possibly ever seen ever. And everyone keeps making it in like a fluffy type yarn. So I thought Little Bunny would be really good for it. I'm trying to remember why I got black though. I feel like this had to be for something else, but we have 4 skeins of black, we have 5 skeins of white, and we have 2 skeins of toffee. I think I had the idea of making like white ferrets with black stripes. I don't know why I got so much black. It was clearly for something that I'm sure will come to me later. That is all the new yarn unboxed. So now, I don't know if I'm mentally ready to go through all of this yarn, but I am definitely ready to get rid of the boxes and have this space so that I can properly set it up. So we are going to change an angle so you can see my bookcase, and we are going to put all of this yarn away. Alrighty, we have unlocked a new angle, and of course I'm having to squat down because my tripod still isn't tall enough. I still haven't invested in a taller tripod. Add it to the list, we'll get that one day, but this is the same bookcase from obviously my other house. So we do have, I don't know if you can see, the top is taken up by vinyls and stuff. Actually, I'll just show you. It has like Snorlax and all of our little pop vinyl things up there. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks. What do you call these? Shelves. 5 shelves to put yarn on. So I think I'm going to stick with what I did last time, which was put all of my Honey Bunny Baby Snuggle in rainbow order on hopefully only the first 2, maybe 3 shelves. And then I'm going to keep Zaddy Crafts, the fluffy yarn, Patti and Bango's place, all that yarn separate, and then the XL yarn on the bottom. That's like my idea so far, but we will see how that goes when I'm actually putting everything together. Without further ado, I think that's all I have to yap about. I've already wiped it down. It's already clean, I promise. I just did that when I moved the bookcase in here. Let's put some yarn together. We just have ominous boxes that just say yarn on them. So I have no idea what yarn is in here, but I'm hoping it's Honey Bunny. I think I literally have like 5 boxes of yarn. Like since when? Hooray, we have Premier Parfait and Honey Bunny. Amazing. And it actually looks like the start of the rainbow, so that's even more perfect. I am so sure that I have more orange than this. So where is it? It's making me nervous, although this is the top of the box, so maybe I ran out of space and it is in a different box. I have this box that I already opened because it was unlabeled. So maybe there is red at the bottom of this. No, that's all the black and cream and pink. Oh my gosh, where's the rest of the red and the orange? I am so certain that I am going to find more as we go. And then I'm gonna have to change everything. That's why I'm wanting to find it right now, but the other box says worsted weight yarn, so this should be everything. We'll just carry on and we'll see how it goes. I also have some space behind these the yarn that you can see here. So I like to put the extras behind so that, you know, I'm using as much space as I possibly can. Oh, I forgot some green. I forgot some green. purple I have. I am so certain that I'm missing colors, but maybe I'm not. Maybe that's all the purple I have. Who knows? I don't think I've actually bought Honey Bunny, Baby Snuggle, Premier Parfait Chunky in a while now because I've been so focused on trying to get through this. So maybe, we will see. How stunning. We love a little rainbow moment. That's all in that big box, except for some XL, which we'll get to. But moving to this little box. Oh, there's some green at the bottom. I just saw it. No, you can't do this to me. Why is there one random green at the bottom of all the whites and blacks? Someone riddle me this. Where did this come from? Oh. You go there. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh, goodness me. This one's open. Why do I have this in here? Unless I have two open, maybe. Don't know. Put it in my open box. That's everything that are in these boxes. So now I'm more terrified that I'm going to find more colors as we work through. But that's all that I have right now. So we will move on. So right now we might move to Zaddy Crafts yarn and then Patti and Bango's place yarn. I must have fully ran out of black because that is why I ordered more black from Zaddy Crafts, so makes sense, but I didn't think I was completely out. See, I was restocking what I needed. Ah! Where are you going? And then the grey. Oh, there's another black. No, why do I keep doing this to myself? How pretty are those colours together? Little pastel dream right there. Next is Patti and Bango's place, which I have quite a bit of brown for. Maybe I do fluffy yarn next. Because I think for fluffy yarn, I only have what I've ordered. So I think any other fluffy yarn that I had, I've already opened and it's in my like open skeins container. So let's do that. I don't know why the fluffy skeins just look so squished and sad. That's all the fluffy yarn. I think that is all the chenille yarn I have. Fluffy chenille. That's not blanket yarn, XL yarn, or like worsted weight yarn, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with worsted weight quite yet. I think I may do the Patti and Bango's milk cotton now, and then I might move into blanket. Or do I do blanket now? No, I kind of want blanket to be on the bottom because I will use it the least. We'll go put the Moo Moo's milk cotton in there. How nice does that look? The only thing is that I can fit more behind it, so I might put the Lily Sugar and Cream up next because I have quite a lot of like extras of that color, so let's do that. We have Lily Sugar and Cream in this, so I am going to hide the extras behind there and pop them up on this shelf. Ow, my finger. I like that I'm totally guessing where I'm putting everything because I can't see a thing. Even though you can't see all of the colors, it will just fit way better if I just stack them on top of each other like this. It means I can't see every color that I have in Lily Sugar and Cream, but I don't have that much of it, so that's fine. I will survive. Because then that leaves the next two spaces purely for blanket and XL yarn. Let's hope that this fits. The only thing is that I still have like a whole box of worsted weight yarn. Most of the worsted weight yarn is for flowers and things like that I just never got around to making. So I'm not as eager to put them on the bookshelf just because I feel like I don't know, I'm really wanting to use blanket yarn more this year, and I feel like it's just a lot more helpful if I can actually see it. If the worsted weight yarn has to be put in one of my other boxes and put in the cupboard, that's fine. We'll still get around to it at some point. I'm gonna do XL, but I'm gonna put it on the bottom shelf. I don't even know if you can see it, probably not, but I'm going to put it on the bottom shelf and then do blanket on this one. I feel like not a lot of this yarn is going to fit on this shelf because it's so thick. I think I'm gonna have to store XL yarn in the cupboard as well, because I've just looked and I think I have another box and a half of this, but it's looking like I can only fit like 12 to 18 skeins on here, so it's not looking promising. Oh no, I found more fluffy yarn. No. As you can tell, I clearly labeled my boxes really well to the point that I'm continually being surprised by what's in each box. Oh, and I have t-shirt yarn. So much yarn I keep forgetting about. Okay, so if I have more fluffy yarn, we might have to move these down. Or I might even put these in a box because I know that they're for market bags and I pretty well only use them when I'm ready to make another bag. So I also do have a small set of cubes next to there that you can't see, which I might put this yarn into. I'm not sure. We will see, we will see. Okay, we don't have a lot of fluffy yarn. We just have a few more little bunnies. I mean, I guess that works. It just has like a really awkward gap now. The fluffy bunny, I was gonna say, the little bunny yarn really just does not want to stack. I guess I could put the Lily Sugar Green back in the middle. Cool. I'm at a loss of where to really put things now, because now I have my t-shirt yarn as well that I have for bags in the future, but I have 6 skeins of them and they are pretty big. I don't think they'd fit very well on here. Sort of just what I'd prioritize, which I feel like these would be better in boxes. I'm gonna pop that to the side and we're gonna go back to blanket slash XL yarn. I'm really hoping that that's the last of the XL, but I don't think it is. Then we have this Banat blanket. I feel like should I take it out of the plastic? I feel like it looks a lot better if it's out of the plastic. Oh my goodness. They take up so much space. I'm just plonking them on the shelves at the moment because I have no idea what colors I have and I kind of want it to have some sort of coherency. Correct me if I'm wrong, Banat blanket users, but this feels like way more kind of towel-like than this, but it's got the same label on it. I feel like I did hear somewhere along the grapevine that Banat did change their formula. Is that what you would call it? For the blanket yarn, and now it is softer, but I haven't bought Banat for quite some time. But this was probably the first ever skein I bought. Let me know if that makes any sense to anyone. That's all that's in that basket. So I definitely do know I have some more somewhere. Let me go find it. Oh no, 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 no. I found it. I found the red and the orange. I knew I had more. I just knew it. I come with sad news. I knew it. I knew in my gut that there was more red and orange. Never been so sad to see yarn in my life. Alright, I'm gonna pause and sort this out and I'll be back. Okay, we are back to regular scheduling. I will show you what ended up changing when I finish the rest of the rows. That has to be like one of the most unaesthetic things ever. If this is the Banat that I have, then I feel like I thought I had a lot more than I do, which is a good thing. For some reason, even though I literally packed this 2 weeks ago and clearly already have forgotten what I had, I feel like I had more. I don't know why. I think that's it for Banat and XL yarn, unless one of these other boxes that say they have other things in them magically happen to have more XL or Banat in it, which, knowing me, wouldn't put it past. But I do have some unnamed and just spotlight Banat, just spotlight blanket yarn, so I will add that to this little area, but I'm gonna keep it separate to Banat. So I have like the Motivera blanket yarn that I will just pop in over here, as well as all of these millens, which I don't think will actually fit, but we shall see. Okay, it's definitely not going to fit. I take it back. So I still have the mill end bags, which is totally fine. I am sure I can find a place for them to stay in the cupboard, or like I said, I could change this 3-tier little cubby to hold the yarn as well. But that is all 5 of these shelves are absolutely chock-a-block full of yarn now. So this is a little cubby I keep talking about. I'm thinking of putting the mill ends in there. I think I have too much worsted weight yarn for it to all fit in these cubes. I believe I've been told that this is Banat Blanket Whimsical yarn as well. So that's why I kind of want to keep it out and where you can see it, because it's definitely something that I want to use. I am just very much obsessed with the variegated green. It's so nice, and it's a little bit thinner, so I'm not really sure what sized hook you would use for this yarn. If you have a preferred hook size, please let me know. Let's keep the fun colors together. This yarn I have become obsessed with. I put it on my Instagram story asking what color this was because I was so obsessed and I needed to find out if I could get it in Australia, not in millens. I believe a lot of the comments said Countryside is the name of the colorway. And of course, can you get it in Australia? Well, you can, but it's being sold on eBay or something for $70. So yeah, no thanks. I really want to make an anchor, the octopus, with this color because I think it would look so cool. I have no idea what yarn this is, but it seems thinner and it's like curled up like a sausage compared to the other ones just put in balls. So no idea what that is, but it was brown, blue and white, so of course. Alrighty, I'm going to make the last couple of touches to everything and I will show you my setup. Okay, after a little bit of reorganizing, I think we are fully done. I think it is as good as I'm going to get it. As you saw, I did find even more XL in a box that very clearly said worsted weight yarn. So I don't know what that was about. So let me show you what it's looking like. This bin is all of the worsted weight yarn that I had. It was pretty well exactly like I left it when I first packed it up last time. We have the Naughty Extra XL that I didn't know was going to be in there. That is going to be in this extra bin. This one is literally just all my open chenille skeins, nothing interesting. I've used this little tray here to hold the t-shirt yarn because I couldn't quite fit it in this bin over here, so that will go on a shelf or something. And then the big bookcase. How pretty does it look? I love all of the rainbow colors. I literally can't get it into frame. How nice does that look? Okay, so starting from the top, we have a whole lot of gaming related plushies. Then we have our pop funk vinyls, whatever the hell they're called. And then we have our rainbow of Honey Bunny and Parfait Chunky, Baby Snuggle, etc. Zaddy Cross, Patti and Bango's Place. We have the fluffy little bunny, Lily Sugar and Cream, Moomoo's Milk Cotton. Then we have Banat Blanket, and finally Premier Parfait XL. And then I do have a little gap down here that I'm not really sure what yarn I'll put in there, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. The mill ends, and then we have more mill ends, and then my gorgeous little Albert, the albino monstera. So that is what we are looking like. I am so happy with how colorful and like satisfying it is to look at. I may change it as I go, but for now it is, you know, very organized. I know exactly where everything is, which I love. I know what I need to restock if I need to restock anything. And yeah, it's just like way better than it was at the other house. These are also all of the boxes left. Other than this, whoa, I'm falling. Other than this bottom one says that it has market equipment in it, and it better have market equipment in it and no more yarn. But that is where I'm going to leave today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed setting up my new setup with me. I hope you like it. If you have any suggestions on things to change, then please let me know down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day or night wherever you are in this big wide world, and I hope I get to see you in the next video. Bye.